What are you doing?
Well, look, what's the one you talking about?
This one.
Bigger, ain't it? Well, same size.
Yeah, same size as a butcher knife.
Put it up there.
I like the way it feels. But I'm recording, so I need to talk to people. Hey guys, today we're going to be doing another meal prep video, but we're not doing a freezer prep. We're doing just like cutting up vegetables and fruits, and I'm going to cook some little breakfast things for Jeff. Actually, I got the idea from Big Mama, from Fat Man and Big Mama. She had done a dinner one, and I'm going to do a breakfast one from, what was the website? Bisquick site. I've got the recipe over there, but anyway, I'll tell y'all about that whenever I start doing it. I'm going to do that for Jeff for in the mornings, and I don't know what all we're going to do. I know we're going to cook some steak and chicken too. Some of that's going to go in the freezer, but not all of it. So we've got our knife and cutting board and all that ready. We're going to get some vegetables and fruits washed up, cut up for the week. Some we're just going to wash. We're not going to cut up. That way it's ready to do whenever it's time. But we don't like to have certain things cut too fast or too soon or whatever. So we're going to get to the washing, and I'll tell you what we're doing as we go.
They said, don't fall, don't forget all the things you've been taught, you've been told. Don't blink, don't run, don't turn left or turn right or look straight at the sun. My mind's going in circles, I'm trying to fight it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Gone to the place where all this began. Just start again. Oh, you won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall first to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found, and you can't start again until you break down. Before you go to sleep, keep on our shine. You'll surely get burned if you reach out and touch. My mind is a battle, I'm trying to hide it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Gone to the place where all this began. Just start again. You won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall first to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found, and
Okay, for the lettuce, I've still got one over there in the colander, but I've let it soak in cool water with vinegar and then rinsed it really well. Then I have my salad spinner here. It's an OXO. It's an older version of it, but this is the best salad spinner we've ever had. And we've had like, what, 3 or 4 different ones? This one is much better. But one thing I wanted to tell you is you can take romaine hearts, this part right here, and you can put it in some water, and I will show you what it looks like. Actually, let me just take the camera over there. We've got 3 over here. You see that one? I don't know what you can see. This one right here is growing again. I need to put some more water in there, but it's got some. But these 2 I had let sit on the counter a little bit, and I shouldn't have. This one was put in there last night. If I can remember, I'll try to show y'all sometime this week what they look like, because they will grow more lettuce. And I want to put these in the actual ground, but we're going to have to see if they actually work, because I think I let these 2 go a little bit far. But this one is actually growing. Come on, focus. Hello? It doesn't want to focus. There we go. See the little growth above where I cut it? So you can have more lettuce. So we're going to put the ones we cut up today, we're going to put them in there too. But I'm going to go ahead and put this one in and wash my hands. But, okay. So what we're doing with the lettuce is we're going to go ahead and cut it up and spin it out and mix it with spinach. That way we already have salad started for the week. So, and we can also use it on a sandwich or whatever. We don't mind having spinach on our sandwiches. At least me and Noah don't. I don't know about Jeff. Do you mind, Jeffrey? Are you hungry now?
No.
Oh. I thought you were saying you were ready to eat it now.
Waste another day, eyes on my display. You say we need a change, and I feel that you mean it. You mean it. But you're so right, we're losing track of time, buying things online, and it's not like we need them. We don't need them.
I was trying to show y'all the water, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Hold on. Let me take it out and do it this way. See all that water in there? From that? And now this probably could do it again. Let me pour this out and I'm going to do it again.
So can we just slow down? The only thing I'll do is lay here next to you. We need to slow down. Embrace the love we found. For you and I were safe and sound.
That's the break. That right there, it's a little break. So, we'll take it out. Let's see if we got any more water out. A little bit. So, it should be good now. And what I'm going to do is put it in a Ziploc bag and put a paper towel in with it, and it'll be good for all week. Just like this. And I was going to mix the spinach in with it, but I don't think I am now because this turned out to be more than what I thought. And I don't want to crush it, so I don't think the spinach will fit in there. So I'll just wash the spinach and put it in its own bag. And I know that a lot of times you get vegetables that say pre-washed and all that stuff. I don't trust it. I still wash it about 95% of the time. Sometimes if you get the little boxes with this mixed greens or whatever in it, I don't wash it. But lately, with all the parasites and stuff that they're finding in lettuce and stuff, I think I'm going to have to start doing it. I take like a half of one of the selected size, fold it in half, and put it in there. Get as much air out as I can without crushing the lettuce. And then I'll lay it with this side down so that any moisture can go there. And it's ready for the week. Okay, so with broccoli, sometimes we go ahead and get it smaller stem, which that's the way it was at Aldi anyway, is short. But if you get it with a long stem, you can eat that. It's not bad, and we do it all the time. But if you don't like that part, to save you money, make sure you try to find short stem, because you're paying by the pound, not by the bunch most of the time. So I'm going to just cut the broccoli up. I usually use a smaller knife. This part we're going to get rid of, or feed it to the chickens or something, or put it in the compost or whatever. And then I'm going to take all of these and cut them down a little bit more to make them a little bit more bite-sized. Another thing you could do with these is keep them and make you some vegetable stock, or throw them in some beef or chicken stock, and they'll just give more flavor and nutrients to your stock or broth. Or you can feed them to your chickens like we're going to do, or to your compost pile. I don't know which one he's going to do. There's another vegetable ready for the week. Either we can eat it just like it is, as like a side. We can steam it, cook it, put it in a, you know, in a recipe, or we a lot of times put them in salads. Okay, so cucumbers, that's one thing that we don't like to cook too, or to cut up, to prep, I should say, too far in advance. If it's an English cucumber or a homegrown cucumber, we usually keep the peeling on it. But if it's one like this, which I don't know what kind this is, but if it's one like this, they put so much of that wax on it that we just don't like the way the outside is, so I always peel it. But we don't like to do it too far in advance. But we are eating salads for tonight, and we're let's see, how long usually we keep it in there? Like 2-3 days in advance would be okay, but I wouldn't do it for all week. So we do have another cucumber that we can wash and have ready, but we're not going to cut it up.
We were on the run, rocking around the clock. Now all we need is right here in front of us. In front of us. So can we just stop?
Now that's ready for salads or whatever, and if we want it cut down smaller, we can. We're just really getting it started for us. Most of the time, we won't cut it down smaller. Hey, this has got a crack. It's broke. Will you get a new one? We'll throw that one away. That's a mess. Okay, so the next thing will be the spinach, and I'll show you what it looks like in the thing. We got it soaking here. Let me get the screen down so I can see it. It's soaking here in the vinegar water, and it's cool vinegar water, not hot. And it will not make your vegetables or fruits taste like vinegar. It won't hurt them at all. But we'll let it soak for a few minutes, and then we'll drain it and rinse it. And we rinsed it a couple times. But did that say it was washed already?
No.
We don't know.
From Illinois.
It's from Illinois. Okay. So, I'm really not, I mean, we do it the same way we did the lettuce. I'm not going to show you how to do that. I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. But we just use a salad spinner. And if I can remember, I'll show you how that we oil our wooden cutting board. I'm from Alabama. I can say cutting if I want to. Anyways, how we do that afterwards. What do you look at me like that for? You speak a different language. I can too. Okay, so here's a cucumber, the spinach, broccoli, and the romaine lettuce. And that's got us set up for salads. We do have tomato and stuff like that, but we wash it the day of and cut it up the day of. But this just gives us a head start, and it makes it a little bit quicker when it comes to dinner time. I like to take these, the spinach, I almost said cucumber, the spinach or the lettuce, either one, and make like a ham and cheese wrap or a turkey and cheese wrap with it. It's really good like that. So anytime we want to eat some greens, because that's what all this is green stuff, we have it ready for the week. Okay, so now we're going to process this ham. They were 87 cents a pound at Aldi. You'll see that video for the haul next Wednesday. At least that's the plan. We got two, one to cook for like a big meal, and this one we're going to separate into like smaller portions for us to have like ham sandwiches or whatever. And I'm going to keep the bone for making beans or peas. And Jeff's going to cut it off the bone, and I'm going to stick it into quart-sized bags, and we're going to freeze it and then take it out as we need it. But 87 cents a pound for meat right now is something that you don't find, so we went ahead and grabbed it. Or we actually got two because the limit was two. We did not go over our limit. 2 bags that are like for bean soup, or there's a ham soup that I've made. I cannot remember what it's called, but I've made that, and this would be perfect for it. So we got 2 of those. We got 4 bags for like sandwiches or just a dinner or whatever. This is a big one, or breakfast. I may put some of that one into this other one because it's smaller, or I thought we could just have this for like whenever it's just me and Jeff or something. And then as we got this one, and Jeff calls it a bean bone. It's still got a lot of meat on it, but whenever I cook it with beans or peas, that's the meat will come off. So that's pretty much, let's see, for 7 meals. And with this, it'll be like leftovers. There will always be leftovers, and there'll probably be leftovers whenever I cook the beans. But there's all of that, and I'm gonna put it in the freezer. So if you find ham that is spiral sliced, know that it's not going to be cut all the way to the bone, and it's not going to be all the way sliced to the end, but you can always do stuff like this. And we can always take this and make, we can thaw it out and keep it in the refrigerator and make frittatas, or just put it in eggs, have ham and eggs, or whatever, because it's very versatile meat. So we'll put this away and wash my hands. Okay, so now I'm going to make the Impossibly Easy Mini Breakfast Sausage Pies. That's what they're called. They're from Betty Crocker. I'll leave the link for this down below, but I'm not going to actually share the whole recipe. I'll tell you what goes in it, but I'm not going to tell you the exact measurements because it's not my recipe. We are going to have to change one thing because I don't have fresh sage. I'm using, well, we've got some growing, but I don't have any right now. So I'm using rubbed. Not rubbed. I'm using dried. It is rubbed though. Anyways, I'm using that, so I will be using less than what the recipe says. Plus, this onion is bigger than it's supposed to be, so I'm not going to be using all of it. And I'm just going to throw everything in a bowl. These, oh, I shouldn't have got this knife. Why do you like this knife, Jeffrey?
Good.
You don't cut the onion good.
Okay, a little better.
What?
It does look better.
Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna get this going. He's got the sausage over there, and I think it's sausage that we actually made.
Yeah.
It is? Okay. It's sausage that we actually made. Homemade sausage. I do have a video of us making sausage. I'll try to remember to link it. I need to make some new videos of this stuff because we have better equipment and stuff now. Plus, people don't normally go back to old videos. But I'm just going to chop up the onion and the little mushrooms. I don't think I'm going to need the other part of the onion, so I'll just put it in the refrigerator for later on this week. And I'll let y'all listen to some music while I'm chopping. Put the onion in with the sausage. Does that look like enough? Okay. Alright. So now Let me see, what does it say? I'm gonna go ahead and chop up these mushrooms a little bit because they are a little bit large. I can't get the thing out. Oh goodness, I got mushroom juice all over it. See, they're pretty big, so we don't want that big of a piece. So we're gonna I'm just gonna chop it up roughly. It's already roughly anyway, but it's gonna be a little rougher. Okay, I'm gonna take my Bisquick, and what I did is I have one of those cereal bins, and this is a big thing from Sam's. I just cut out the front of the box so I'd know what it was, and then I just stuck the bag in here so it's ready to go when I'm ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and put the baking mixture, is what it's called. I'm going to put it in here. Let's see how much was it to have. That's all? That's not very much.
What?
That's it.
Invincible.
Alright, so I got this mixed together. And it says I'm supposed to add 1 scant tablespoon of this into each muffin cup.
One what?
Scant tablespoon. Almost a tablespoon.
Is that like a heaping?
No, a heaping is not a scant. It's like almost a tablespoon.
We don't do almost.
We do almost whenever we're told. We're supposed to just put some in there. No. Oh, that's the wrong one. See, you made me go over. Alright, is that ready? Well, okay, so I'm adding the mushroom, salt, sage, and cheese to that. You can go ahead and take it off the thing. Is it not pink anymore? Well, it was raw. Is it not raw? Okay, into each one of these, I'm supposed to add, I'm going to just go ahead and tell you, 1/4 cup. So, we'll see how that works. I'm going to show it there, it's fine. I might as well just fill up each one. Smells cheesy.
Started as a whisper, message from a new world I'd never known.
another tablespoon onto each one. You fixing to eat some, huh?
Got to sample it.
Got to sample it. That's your business. What if you don't like it?
What's mother like?
I don't know. Some people may not like it. I should have got a smaller bowl. Alright, so now we're going to put it in the oven for 30 minutes or until a toothpick inserted in the center comes out clean and the tops of the muffins are golden brown. Okay, so now I'm going to start making waffles, but I'm going to make them with pancake mix. And since eggs are a bajillion dollars, actually it was, what was it, $4 for 18 eggs? Almost $5? Is that what it was? Yeah, and our chickens are not laying that well. I have this, so I'm going to try it. This will be the first time we've tried it. This is an egg in a bag. It's not really. But what I'm going to do is go ahead and mix enough for 2 eggs up so that I can make 2 batches of waffles. And then I'm going to make peanut butter and plain. I'm going to do the plain ones first, and then I'll do the peanut butter ones last. So, I'm going to mix up enough of this for, dusty, for 2 eggs. Now, this is gluten-free, egg-free. It is not egg at all. It is actually potato starch, tapioca flour, baking soda, and psyllium husk fiber. So it does not taste like eggs. You cannot fry an egg with it. I mean, it's not an egg. Plain and simple, it's not an egg. But it acts the way an egg does. And if you're allergic to them, you can use it. Let's see, it says no wheaten, gluten, no wheaten. Okay, I can't read. No wheat, gluten, soy, corn, grains, or beans. So if you have dietary needs where you want to be able to eat a cake, but you can't have eggs, this might work for you. So I'm going to mix it up in this. And it is 1 tablespoon of this per 2 tablespoons of water. This is a half tablespoon because I used my other one already. So I'm gonna put 4 of these. Oh, I might not have got a big enough bowl. We'll see. Maybe I'll just do 1 at a time. Let's see if it's, oh, I don't want to use this one. That is a tablespoon. 1. Oh. Jeff, can you get me a bigger bowl? I did not judge this properly. Oh, well, it'll work for 1. It'll work for 1. Okay, it's fine. It'll work. There's your egg.
How you gonna stir it?
I'm going to stir it. Just watch.
But it's gonna grow.
Is it gonna grow? You think it's gonna grow? No, it's not gonna grow. What? It's not an egg. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put it in here and just mix it in here. Why didn't I do that at the beginning instead of messing up a dish?
What I tell you want to do?
Shh! What did you tell me? He's being mean. He said I'm a loony bird. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do both of them. And we don't know if it's gonna work or not because I've never used it before. We're gonna see. Please don't go in there, little spoon. But I know a lot of people who do keto stuff. They use the psyllium husk. And I got this from Big Lots, but you can get it from Bob's Red Mill. And I think that what is it? Whole Foods, Kroger. I don't know where all has it. Walmart may have it now because they've started getting stuff that is more allergy friendly and stuff. Ooh, don't want to put it beside that. That's hot. Alright, let me go ahead and put this in here. Oh no. I just put enough. Okay. I'm losing it. I can't talk and do this at the same time. There's 3 eggs in there now. It's what it's the measurement of. It'll be fine. And I didn't even get me a spoon to stir with. I got one. It's tiny, but I could use it. I got one for the peanut butter, but I didn't get one for the other. I don't know what I'm thinking. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and put, I guess since I did that, I'm gonna do it for 3. Enough for 3 batches. And I'll just add some peanut butter whenever I have enough. So 3/4 cup of milk, so that means it's 1.5 cups. Nope. 1.5 be 2 1/4. 3/4 times 3 is 2 1/4, isn't it? 3/4 times 3 is 2 1/4, isn't it? 3/4 and 3/4 is 1.5, plus another 3/4 is 2 1/4, correct? Okay. I told you you have to math for me. Oh no. I think my buttermilk's frozen. No, it's not. Oh, it's partially frozen. It was in the back. It's partially frozen. I should have shaken it some more. It's not bad. I just bought it. It's just partially frozen. I hope it's not bad. Do you think it's bad?
Sniff it.
It smells like buttermilk. It smells like buttermilk. I think it's just, well, the new refrigerator freezes stuff. I don't know why. So I do need a spoon. So let me go ahead and put this in. I'm using coconut oil instead of any other oil because I always do in pancakes and stuff. Don't tell Jeff.
Tell me what?
What? What? What? What? I'm gonna leave the link to the recipe down below, which it's from it's an Aunt Jemima, auntie, whatever you want to call her, Jemima recipe, but it's on somebody's blog. So I don't know if it's got copyright or not, but if it's Aunt Jemima, that means she done broke the copyright stuff. I mean,
They changed it.
they did. They changed it. But I'm going to say what I know because I'm 45 and you can't teach old dogs new tricks. I don't know.
You say you a dog?
Boy,
That's a question.
you going to get hurt a minute. Did you say I was a dog?
Oh, you said it.
No.
Yeah.
Shh. Calm yourself. Alright. Jeffrey. Can you close that? My hand's not cooperating. Get the rest of that milk out of there. And pancake mix. Need 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. What are you looking at? Alright, now I'm going to mix this up. And I'm just going to make whatever this makes. I'll add peanut butter to part of it. And the rest of it will be plain. I've got my waffle iron already hot. And these will go in the freezer. I always freeze them. I just splash stuff everywhere. It smells good. Okay, we'll put all this stuff in here. Add the rest of that water, it's not gonna hurt anything. Can you put the buttermilk up, please?
So what are you doing?
Do what?
Buttermilk and what?
Buttermilk, oil, pancake mix, and egg replacement. I've done everything. I was saying the buttermilk because it's, you know, cold. It needs to be. I didn't do the peanut butter. Don't take the peanut butter, please. That's got to be closed. That's all I ask you to do is that, buttermilk. Close that and put buttermilk up. But thank you. I'm not going to complain. You helping move stuff out of the way. Alright, so hopefully that's mixed enough. And we're going to start making some waffles.
What oil?
It was just over there in that thing until my kitchen's finished.
In that thing?
The thing over in the corner. I did not spray my waffle maker, but I don't normally. And I don't know how this is going to work because new recipe and egg replacement. Will you look and see if that needs to be refrigerated? I didn't look and see if it needed to be refrigerated.
What?
The egg replacement. I don't know. It's eggs. Does it need replacing? I mean, let's see. My nose is itchy. Manufactured in a facility that also uses tree nuts and soy. So if you're allergic to those, don't do that. Keeps best refrigerated or frozen, but you can just store it in a cool, dry place. So, do we want to stick it in the refrigerator? Or the freezer? This bag is equivalent to 34 eggs. It says for all your baking needs, cookies, cakes, muffins, quick breads, brownies, pancakes, and more. So, we'll see how it works. I'm going to add peanut butter to part of this, but I'm going to make the others first. And we'll see how they are. It's a frying. Sounds like it's fried.
Stick it in the little drawer.
What?
Stick it in the little drawer.
My nose is itching. I don't want to scratch it because I don't want to get my hands, you know. What are you doing? I'm in the mist. It's smirking. What if they're gross?
Okay, I ain't eating them.
Oh, he's so mean. Why didn't you take this stuff? You took everything else. No, don't take those. Thought it said it was ready. Nope, Not doing it yet. It won't open. This is supposed to be a Belgian waffle maker or baker. Belgian waffles are made completely different than other waffles though. Well, not completely. They have like egg whites that have been fluffed and stuff. Smells like Waffle House. Keeps making a noise like it's ready, but it's not. Why is that down there? Do you hear it?
What down there?
That towel. I think it's stuck.
Or do you need some?
You're not supposed to have any with this. Not normally. I don't know. No, I don't need any. Can you get me the little tongs to get them off with? They are not acting normal.
These little tongs?
I'm gonna show them. Is it gonna focus? Did it focus? Alright, that's what it looks like. It's not completely, you know, the right shape, but they smell good, they look good. Go get Noah so he can try one. Which these are not the peanut butter ones. The peanut butter ones will be the ones for him. We don't know how they're gonna do. They're gonna do different or not. Two down, 4,000 to go.
Where you want to cool those down?
No. I'm gonna do two more and then I'm gonna, I don't know. Not yet. Is it hot? It's warm. Okay, so here's, what were they called? Those things. This is what they look like after they have come out of the oven. They've been cooling for a few minutes. They're the Impossibly Easy Mini Breakfast Sausage Pies. We're gonna call them an impossible sausage pie. That's too many words. Anyway, this is what they look like. Is it focusing? Is it focusing on me? I don't know. Anyway, that's what they look like. You wanna try one?
Oh, we
Get you and Noah to try one? Get Noah to try a waffle? Nope. Oh, it's sticking to the thing, isn't it?
Okay.
Can I open it up and show what the middle looks like? It's still hot. Shh. Alright, so it's focusing on me more than that. There we go. Maybe Alright, that's what it looks like, kind of on the inside. It's not going to be like a little thing you can just eat like a muffin. You're going to have a fork. Where'd you go? Oh. He's going to try it to see if he likes it. If he doesn't like it, I don't know. The serving size of those is 2. You're supposed to eat 2 at a time. Well, if you want a full serving. Turn the camera around so you can see you.
I'm trying to get it out.
Maybe the muffin thingy wasn't a good idea. The liner.
Maybe it didn't spray it.
I sprayed it. And this is homemade sausage that we made. It's pork sausage, but it's homemade. Are you gonna turn the camera, or you don't want to turn the camera?
Oh, I have to. You can't turn it.
Actually, no, I can't reach it.
What about that? That look good?
That look good. It sees your face.
That's all I was going
It
for.
doesn't say Jeff. You know, it doesn't matter. Mine says Kathy whenever it. Good grief, you ate half of it one time. Is it good? Do you think it'll be good for like whenever you before going to work?
Want to see why not?
It might be still too hot. It's got vegetables in it.
What?
Vegetables. Onion, mushroom. How's that part?
Sausage? Cheese?
That's not a vegetable. It's a whole meal in one. Okay, I've moved the camera because I went and took a picture of those things, but I put the peanut butter in. Whenever Jeff was trying the other thing, the camera just went off. Can you move that back? What are you doing? What were you? What would you do? Why were you doing?
Moving it back to...
Somewhere. I don't know. I can't. I'm cut off now somehow.
You wait just a minute.
I'm not. Excuse me. Anyways, I put the peanut butter in, half of it. It changed the texture a little bit. We'll see how it cooks because I haven't cooked any of it. But I'm gonna cook 8 of the plain ones, and that's what they look like. They're just waffles. And I did taste a little piece off of one of them. They seem fluffier or something. I don't know. I need this closer. Don't you be snatching your phone. Move all these over here. What was that sound? I may not need this one. I don't know. I may. We'll see. These seem to be taking longer to cook than other waffles I've used this waffle maker for. Which, this waffle maker's old. How old is this thing? How long have we had it? About that long.
I don't use it, so I don't know.
I know you don't use it. I'm the only one that uses it. You don't like waffles though, do you? You eat the ones at Waffle House.
Yeah, you don't like them.
Then why do you order it?
Because it comes with the meal.
Yeah, but you used to give me the waffle, and I used to get bacon, and I'd have waffle and bacon, and you'd have the rest of the stuff. Why don't we do that now?
Because we don't go to Waffle House but once every 4 or 5 years.
No, it's more often than that. It's about once a year, maybe. We went this year. No, did we go this year?
The other day,
No, that was
a couple weeks ago.
2-3 months ago.
A couple weeks ago.
Weeks? No.
Yeah, 3 or 4.
No. It's been a while.
We haven't been in
Had it been that long?
Somebody it. Back before they started over here, the mass pandemic thingamajig.
Some things we don't talk about on my channel. Because I don't want warnings stuck across there, because we're not talking about anything that even, you know, they'll stick a warning on the channels that we've had an overflow. You're here. I don't know when that happened. Oh, it just happened with these. These two that are in here now. I think I might have on this side. I don't know. It's smoky. It says it's ready, but it's tearing it apart. It's crazy the way it's doing this time. I mean, it's done. You can see that it's done. But I don't know why it would stick with all that oil in there, but I've never used. What was that? I don't know. I guess it's frying something. It sounds like it's frying something. It's popping. It's like it's coming apart in the middle. It's like it's a stuffed waffle, but you didn't stuff it.
Oh, that's good. You stuff an egg and a piece of bacon in it and some cheese.
Alright, we're going to do the peanut butter ones now. Or I'm going to do the peanut butter ones now. I'm going to try to do the peanut butter ones now. They're thicker. When I put that peanut butter in it, it changed the texture. We shall see how they work out. Smells good. Smells like the peanut butter. That's a mess down there. Oh well, I'll clean it up. Where did we get this?
What?
This? Didn't we buy it from a yard sale? I know that it already had that stuff, so we either bought it from like a Goodwill or a yard sale or a thrift store. I think we paid $5 for it, but I can't remember. And it had the beat up stuff on the side. I remember that. I mean, it looks about like it does now.
Is it coming open or is it locked now?
It doesn't lock. It comes open because the waffle swells. It's rising. That is the oils. That's the coconut oil. Oh, that time it opened just easy. What's happening?
Peanut.
The peanut oil. Oh, it fell off. That's what the peanut butter one looks like. Yeah, that's better focus.
You got to cover your face for folks.
I did cover my face. This came up so much easier. You think it's the peanut oil? Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
Well, look at that. Okay, so there are 8 peanut butter waffles, which seems to have done better than the others with the not sticking part, because the regular ones just, well, they've got back together now, but they were splitting apart in the middle. But anyways, got 8 regular, 8 of the peanut butter. Gonna let these cool off, and then we're gonna stick them into Ziploc bags and put them in there. So except Noah's gonna eat, here I'm gonna flip that up. Noah's gonna eat some waffles. He's gonna try that new recipe, the peanut butter ones. So I think we've got one more thing to show today, right? The
Steak and chicken.
steak and chicken, yeah. We mark everything off. We did that. We did that. Oh no! It fell on my shoulder. And yeah, we got that one more thing, and then we'll be done. Okay, so I know this is a lot of meat. This is going to be cooked today. Some of it we're going to eat today. Some of it is going to be for later on. We're going to freeze some for like times whenever that we're having a meal that Selena and I don't really like, but Jeff and Noah love, because we do that sometimes. That's what some of this meat is for. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to season it. And I do it kind of similar, even though one's chicken, one's beef. These are T-bones, these are tenderloins, and this is shoulder steak. I got really good sales on it, so that's why that we decided to get it. And that's what I'm going to do. Do you need something? Tea? Well, I can't help you right now because meats. Alright, so for the chicken, I'm going to put some zesty Italian dressing in there. I do this for a couple reasons. One reason is there's seasoning in it, and it tastes really good because it marinates it really well. And the other reason is there's oil in Italian seasoning, so that means that it's going to keep it from sticking to the grill and things like that. So I'll move that around a little bit in the little container that it's in. Alright, and then I'm going to use some of this Montreal chicken seasoning. I'm going to put that on there. This is from Sam's. You can get it other places, but I like to get the big one from there. I'm going to move it around in the container some. That looks like a lot because it is. And then on all of the steak and the chicken, I'm going to put a little bit of seasoned salt. The dogs ate what little bit of food she had left. Can you give her a little bit of dry food? She didn't have but like maybe 5 or 6 pieces in there, but she thinks it's a horrible thing for them to have touched it. Anyways, Lowry's seasoned salt, and there's one more brand that we like that I cannot think of the name of it, which I'm pretty sure there may be other seasoning, other brands that we might like, but we don't usually get those, or we haven't tried anymore because we are doing pretty good with the ones we do like. Alright, so I'll season the other side of the steaks too. And then I'm going to put a little bit of adobo on all of it. Chicken needs a lot of seasoning. That's just my feeling. Some people don't feel that way. I do. And steak needs seasoning too. Meat just needs seasoning. I don't put a lot of each, but it's enough to just make it taste good. And then on the steak, I'm going to put the Montreal steak seasoning. Sometimes I put this on the chicken too, because it has a little bit of, I'll do it today too. It has a little bit of spice in it. It's really good with that little bit of extra spice. I got a little extra on that one. Alright, move this one over a little bit. And now I'm going to flip everything around so that I can get the other side. We don't want one-sided tasting meat, or whatever you want to call it. There's some funny looking T-bones though, I tell you that. They don't look much like T-bones, but we don't care. It's fine. Nowadays, you can't complain much. We paid by the pound. We didn't pay for it to be beautiful. It'll be beautiful once it's done. Once it's cooked, it'll be beautiful. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and season these up because I want to lay one of those T-bones on here. I'm going to put the same things on here as I did the first time. And I'm not putting a lot of each, but each one has its own thing. Like this has a lot of garlic in it. This one has a lot of paprika in it. They all have their own things that make them unique and taste really good. All right, I'm gonna flip this one over here, and then I'm gonna season these. These T-bones were frozen, but we took them out of the freezer to cook them up. That's actually what was on the menu plan for tonight, but the kids, since they found out we were doing chicken too, they wanted chicken. So I'm like, okay, we're already cooking it, so that's your business. They'd rather have chicken. I don't know why. Alright, now what I'm going to do is just put all the meat, all the beef over here together. And then I'll cover it up and throw this away. I've got a bag with the things in it. Alright, now I'm going to flip these around some. Get them all coated and the seasoning on all of it. I'm going to season some more on this other side. I may put some more dressing on there too. You don't actually even have to put anything but the dressing on here and it'll be good, which something that was very surprising to me whenever I opened this. I didn't expect there to be so many chicken tenders in here, but I'm not complaining. I like to cook these up whenever we're doing a grilling day, and then I can have them for later, of course, but can have them in salads, or just have like a sandwich, or just make a baked potato and have it with it. Put a little bit more of that on that side, because there's lots of herbs in here. Let's see. There's salt, garlic, bell peppers, onion, whatever spice is. It just says spice. You're not tricking me. I know it's craziness. Anyway, more of the chicken flavored seasoning. Okay, so my battery died, so I just wrapped it. I put it all together, chicken and the steak. It doesn't matter. It's all seasoned very similarly, and we don't care. So I put it all together, and it's all going to go on the same grill. And I put some wrap on it until it's time to cook it. So I'm going to set it over here on the stove, clean up this, and then I'm going to show you how that we oil my cutting board. So let me get this all sanitized first. Okay, so you can use different types of oils on this. I have a towel under it too. My countertop's still a little bit wet from the sanitizer and everything, but that's okay. From cleaner and everything. Because I'm really weird about raw meat. You gotta clean really well after you touch stuff with it. But anyways, I put this down just so it won't slip. Has nothing to do with the raw meat or cleaning or anything like that. I go through about 7 or 8 hand towels on meal prep day because I wash my hands so much and I use, anyway. This is the one that I have right now. It's called Real Simple Clean Cutting Board Oil, and it conditions the oil. Now, the reason why you want to condition the oil is because this, condition your wooden board, is because it will start cracking if you don't. Now, I don't know what all kinds of oils you can use. I just know there's lots of different, or there's several different ones you can. So, after you've washed it and it's dried, you put the oil on with a clean cloth, and I haven't gotten a cloth. I may just use a paper towel, just because. it might be a little bit easier because it's right here. Anyway, you put it on, and the first time you get it, you wash it and you oil it down real good, and you do it several times. You let it soak in, and then you oil it, and you let it soak in, and you oil it, and you do it so that that oil gets down into the wood really well. Now I'm just going to let this sit here just like this, and I'm going to leave that paper towel on it, and I'm just going to let it sit there and soak in. This is full of oil, so I'm going to use it again. You just let it sit there for 4 or 5 minutes, and then you do it again. And you do it until the oil doesn't soak in easily. Now, after you've done it the first time, you might have to do it once or twice thereafter. Like, let's just put it this way. What I mean when I say that is each time you oil it, you may only have to do it 2 times. You may only have to do it 1. I may only have to do it 1 time this time. I'm going to let it soak in, and I'll see. And after I'm done with this side, I'm going to flip it and oil the other side. Because water takes the oils, the natural oils, out of this wood. And it's just good habits to keep it oiled up so that it will last longer. It will last for years. This cutting board, I only use it for fruits and vegetables and a charcuterie board. I don't use it for anything else. And another bonus for whenever you're oiling your boards is you get it on your hands, and it's really good for that. And after a good day of prepping and washing your hands a bajillion times, you need a little extra oil in there. And I just leave it on there for a little bit, and then I'll wash my hands later. But I'm just gonna let this sit for a little bit, and if it needs to, if it absorbs a lot, I'll put some more on. If not, I'll flip it and do the other side. But that's all that I'm saying about that part. I will come back whenever the meat is, I don't know if I'm going to show it to you on the grill or if I'm going to show it to you after it's done. We'll see. Okay, so not only did Jeff decide to spill all the dog's food, but he's about to put it on the pit boss. Okay, am I in your way? And we're not gonna smoke it, we're just grilling it, because this thing, it grills, it smokes, it bakes. What else does it do?
Cooks. Oh, right there is
that's how you put it on, that's how you use it, not all that other stuff.
somewhere on it, I thought.
I don't know, it may have come, why do you still have all the stickers on it?
Come on it.
It came on it? Okay. There's a lot of those, a lot more than I thought there was. Not complaining at all. Did you expect there to be that many in that pack?
I've seen there was a lot in it.
Oh, I didn't expect there to be that many, but I'm, like I said, not complaining. The more, the better, because prices are high. I had moved them around and seasoned all the sides, or tried to. Oh, don't lose it. Ooh, the bird. Closer, no. It's so pretty. It's liking that y'all just cut the grass. It's finding all the bugs. Let me get back over here. Okay, so what he's doing is he's taking a little bit of that marinade and putting it on the chicken smells so good already. We don't want to waste any of the goodness. Okay.
Cook.
Cook.
What happened to the church?
I don't know. I had to flip this up. Okay, so I don't know how long it's gonna exactly take because he usually does all that stuff, but I will show you what the meat looks like once it is done. And I think we'll be done with this video. It's 4,000 years long, but it won't be once you see it. Okay, so here are the steaks and one little tiny piece of chicken. Where's the rest of it?
That's what?
It's not focusing. It doesn't like you. Okay. You ate it all. Okay. Alright, so here's this part, and I'll show you the other part whenever it gets done. But we're gonna stick it in the oven for now because we still gotta eat supper, and this is part of this is our supper. Okay. Alright, this is the chicken that we cooked. Some of it is gonna be eaten tonight. Oh, I can't show y'all. She's gonna run. Anyway, I'm not gonna show you. My kids are eating chicken is what I'm trying to say, and I'll finish the video out after we're done eating. Okay, so this is the 4th time I've tried to do this. First, Jeff came in and the dog started barking, and just, I don't even know. And then the 2nd time, Jeff took his boots off, the dog started barking, and the 3rd time, I was not in focus. So this is what you're gonna get, whether it works or not. So, we have finished dinner. Jeff has 2 meals for lunch this week out of the chicken. Did you do any steak? Yeah, steak and chicken. Okay. We have 1 meal for 2 of us at least, if not more, in the freezer with the chicken. 1 meal for 2 of us in the refrigerator of the chicken. 1 meal of the steak for Jeff and myself with the chicken. What we'll probably do is take the chicken and that steak out, and because the kids would rather have chicken. I don't know why, but anyways, it's fine. So we've got that steak in the freezer, and then we've got another meal with like just I could have 2 more steak meals. Like we could do like steak salad, or I could have it for lunch or whatever. So we have a lot of meals with that. Part of them in the freezer, or most of them in the freezer. The others are in the refrigerator. That's the only thing we did for freezer cooking today, other than my waffles, or the waffles that I normally eat. Anybody can eat them, but I'm the one that normally does, so that's why I always say my waffles. Noah's peanut butter waffles, he wanted to leave out. The Bisquick sausage pies, that's what I'm going to call them because the name is 14 years long. They are in the refrigerator. Jeff's going to eat those for breakfast this week. Noah didn't really prefer those. He didn't really like them very much. The salad stuff, we'll be having salads all week. The fruit we'll have all week. Let's see, what else was there? Is that all there was? The waffles, the steak, the chicken, the fruit, the vegetables, and the sausage things. I think that's it. So that's got us prepped. Oh, the ham, it's in the freezer. How many packs? We got 2 packs to make like soup, and then a ham bone that has meat on it to make soup, and then 4 packs of the other ham. So we have a lot of meals prepped, or at least partial meals prepped for this week and for later on too. So we kind of did freezer and regular meal prep this week. So anyway, that is what we have done. We've got the kitchen finished or cleaned up, except I got to turn on the dishwasher. But most likely somebody will have some kind of snack before they go to bed, and I'll just turn it on. I've been turning it on in the mornings, and whenever I get up, and then because inevitably Noah or Selena will get some kind of snack after Jeff and I go to bed, because they go to bed way after us. And I don't want to have dirty dishes, and usually the dishwasher's not completely full. So anyways, I'll turn it on later, get those done, but everything else is cleaned up. So we're set for the week and beyond with some of the stuff. So if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button for me. If you like my channel, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload. If you have anything that you would like to ask me, you can leave it down in the comments. If there's anything that you saw that we did that you didn't understand, you are welcome to ask me about that. Or if there's something that you do that helps you out with meal prep, I would love to know any tips or tricks with that too. What else is there, Jeffrey? To learn how to not say so much, because it drives me nuts whenever I'm editing videos. I want to slap myself. I'm serious. So, what else is there? I can't think now, because I've done it so many times. I don't know what I have or haven't done, or have or haven't said that I wanted to say to you guys. So, hopefully I've said it all. But, if you do have anything that you would like to know about, or if there's anything that you would like to see me prep that we actually would eat, or let's just put it this way, if there's something that you would like to see prepped, let me know, and if it's something my family would eat or something that can be prepped, I'll do it. If not, then I'll let you know. You know, on the comment, I'll answer. So that's all I have for today. Thank you very much for watching, and remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.